All right, so here we go. Getting to QuickTime Player to do a read aloud or any static video really to upload onto the computer. So if I click on the magnifying glass in the top right hand corner, I can type in QuickTime Player, and I will get QuickTime Player opened up right there. And the program opens and it doesn't know what kind of project you want to do at first. So if I come down to the blue Q and do a right click, I can see new movie, new audio, or new screen recording. I also have the same options up here in File, just like you would in any program. So File, New, movie recording document, audio recording document, or screen recording document. So I'm going to click on a new movie recording because this is what I want to do for a video that I want to pre-record and then have available as a link on my YouTube channel eventually. So I click New Movie Recording, and there we go. I've got my movie recording all set. It's using the camera, which is right up there on your computer at the top of the screen, and it's using a microphone that's down here on top of the keyboard. So there's no fancy bells or whistles. You can do this with a regular MacBook Pro, MacBook Air. Then I'm just going to calibrate everything so that I don't look totally ridiculous, and I'm comfortable enough to hold my book and read, whatever it is that I'm going to be reading. And it just takes some getting used to because you're mirrored a little bit sometimes. But everybody can see what it is that you're reading. There's hundreds of different ways, obviously, to do this. I don't need to explain that to librarians, obviously, but making sure you just get the pictures in there as best as possible, because remember, people are going to be able to pause and see the illustrations as you go through it. And then you can ask them to prompt about the cover or whatever it might be. So when everything's all good, the other thing I want to check is the sound too, which they can see a little preview. This white bar will be going back and forth if my mic is being picked up. And I can hit record. And I'm currently recording right now because my number is going. So I introduce myself. I have my book that I'm going to show everybody that I want to read. I get through the book, show the back of it right there, and then I am, going to give the ending prompt or whatever it is, the creative activity that people are going to do, and then I'm going to hit stop when I'm done recording, and it will save the video as it has right here in front of me. And it's just called Untitled because it doesn't know if you want to keep it or not. So at any point you can stop the video and you can just erase the file. It won't save these over and over again on your computer. It's gonna, let you figure it out so you can listen to it. And I'm currently recording right now because my number is going. So this video is playing on my screen that you're seeing right now. So I'm, embarrassingly listening to my own voice. Once you're done that, you can just do File, Save. And I am going to export this video to my documents as my, these are my, this is my title and my author that I'm just saving it as because I might be recording a few of those. All right. And then I'm good to go out of QuickTime Player because it has saved that video underneath my downloads, or I'm sorry, in my documents right there. So this is just something that I always do. I have the file. I like to bring it onto my desktop because I know that that's what I'm going to be moving into my Google Chrome next. So by going to google.com and being logged into my natickps.org account, I can go, to the waffle and go to YouTube, but it's really just simple enough to go to youtube.com. If you're logged into your Google account, you'll make sure that you are using your natickps.org account, and it'll already be logged into YouTube here. All right. You do want to make sure that you're logged into the natickps.org one. So when you click on your channel, you get into your natickps.org channel. Now, it might ask you to set up a channel. You might have to click a few things here. I've already set up this channel because at the beginning of the year, I was doing stuff for the English department and stuff for, the social studies department and science department, just making them videos that are very similar to what we're doing here. So I've already got this set up. Setting this up is quite a simple process. But there just might be some steps that you have to follow to kind of set up your own YouTube channel. If you set up your YouTube channel and you never use it, it's not the end of the world. But this is just a great hosting platform that allows people to get to the videos very easily. So I'm going to go to um, YouTube Studio, and I get my channel dashboard, and I can click on Create. And Create allows you to go live or upload a video. I've always done it as just upload a video, which I think is a lot simpler to do because it allows you to edit things that before you put them up there or whatever it is. Going live is like you're uploading it right to YouTube. I like going upload video and then select the file, and I've got my Maurice Sendak reading right here. I'm going to put the title in here. It's Maurice Sendak Read Aloud. You can add a description if you want, but I mean, for these purposes, it's just something really simple. You can put, yes, it's made for kids if you want. You can do an age restriction, but I mean, none of these things should apply to, just doing a read aloud. Hit next. All of these things are, sort of fancy video elements and stuff like that. We're just making simple recordings to interface with students, so we don't need anything too crazy like that. Visibility, you can go with a public one, and I would recommend doing this just because it's really easy. Or if you're not as comfortable with that, you can do unlisted and just make sure that you've got that link that's out there for people. So as I've been talking about this too, down here you can see that the video has been uploaded and also processed. So it has to go through 2 stages of both uploading and processing. So again, if you're comfortable having it on the public thing so people can see your video, these are just things that are out there for people to read. And as I've been talking, right, my video's finished processing and there's the preview of me. If I click on unlisted, then only people with the video link will be able to see your video. So either way you choose to do that is your own prerogative. And then you can click save. And there we go. So this video was 25 seconds long. It was a real short upload time. It was a real short processing time. So that publishing time might take a little bit longer, but you have the video link right here. You can copy that, close, and I'm going to go to my Gmail right now, and I'm going to send you all this link to my video, as long as it goes pretty. There we go. There was a way to send it to librarians. So I'll go Winnie. You guys are like actually testing me to see if I know people's names. Susan, Becky. There we go. Everybody comes up now, which is really nice. Kathy, Judy, and Tara. All right, so I'll just send it to these folks here. And this is just going to be my test video. So not the instruction, obviously, because this is going to kind of be quite meta of you to see. So you should be able to see my sort of little joke video of, what it was, and hopefully this doesn't confuse you guys too much. So I've just gone through a quick creation, upload to YouTube, and sending of that link, right? So that link you send to your principals, and they'll push it out to those people who are going to want to have access to it. And let's share these links across different libraries too. A lot of my recommendations for reading with 5th and 6th graders and other middle schoolers have just been, people who are reading picture books and doing stuff. And I think that there's a lot of good stuff to say there. All right. So again, email me if you have any questions about this, and have some fun with it. I think there's a lot of interesting things that you can see other people doing on YouTube that are totally cool. So there you guys go, and best of luck.